Grand Island High School player Ellie Ward looks for an opening during a girls' high school basketball game against Norfolk High School, January 26, 2024 in Grand Island, Nebraska. Jimmy Rash via AP. Omaha, Nebraska, AP. Plunging participation in girls' basketball led one of Nebraska's largest high schools to cancel its varsity team for the year. The decision by Grand Island Senior High School, the state's third largest with more than 2,600 students, reflects a national decline in participation in the girls' sport, even as the popularity of women's basketball behind the likes of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese has sent record numbers of fans flocking to arenas or tuning in on TV. Schools across the country have made similar choices, but that hasn't made the move any easier for those passionate about Grand Island basketball. We've seen the train coming. We've been sitting on the tracks forever. But frankly, people just didn't want to do the heavy lifting that was required, said Jeremy Jensen, a former Grand Island mayor and high school soccer coach who wishes more had been done to build a sustainable girls' basketball program. What happened in Grand Island? The high school in the largely blue-collar city of 52,000, about 120 miles, 190 kilometers, west of Omaha decided to cancel its varsity and junior varsity teams this year after no juniors or seniors went out for the sport. The team suffered a series of lopsided losses, and with many young athletes choosing to specialize in one sport and other activities competing for girls' time, the school decided to focus on developing young players instead of putting a team of freshmen and sophomores on the court. Still, the school's decision was jarring at a time when college and professional women's basketball has been surging in popularity, partly due to the phenomenal success of WNBA Indiana Fever guard Clark, who set records at the University of Iowa. Kansas State University women's basketball coach Jeff Mittie said more viewers doesn't necessarily mean more players. Certainly in college, all of our games are on TV, easy for people to find, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're playing the sport, Mittie said. It just means they're interested in watching it. A declining trend since Clark was born 22 years ago. Participation in girls' high school basketball has dropped nearly 20%, and the sport has fallen from most popular to number 4 behind volleyball, soccer, and track and field, which all have seen double-digit surges in participation, according to the National Federation of State High School Associations. Even as the basketball numbers have dropped, total participation in high school sports has grown, with more than 3.4 million girls competing in high school sports last